Our client owes back child support, so the Attorney General reached out to us and said we want all of his settlement. We don't always know when our clients have back child support. The case is just ongoing. They're getting their medical treatment. All of a sudden, the Attorney General of the United States reaches out to us and says, hey, if there's a settlement that comes for him, we want it because he owes back child support or she owes back child support. And they could legally take every single penny of it. Typically what happens is we reach out to the Attorney General. We ask them if they would consider any type of reduction at all. Most of the time they will consider something so that our client could walk away with something and that his entire settlement doesn't get taken away. But this is just the way the law is set up on this. And you see, the thing is, no matter how I respond to this, look, I am pro-child. Whatever is in the best interest of that child needs to occur. I am fully aware that there are some men or women out there that do not pay a dime for their children. And if you're one of those parents who are not doing anything for your children, then I got nothing for you if the government wants to come in and take some of your settlement away. However, I do fully understand that sometimes these situations are complex. For example, I've had a client before where his kids are already in their 30s, but the government is saying, back when they were 10, you didn't pay all your child support. But along the way, the client was making payments to his significant other. The court just wasn't aware of it, and the court needs documentation and proof. So if you're in a custody battle, or you and your significant other, your old girlfriend or your old husband, whatever the situation is, and you hate each other's guts, and even though you know that he's been giving you a lot of money or she's been giving you a lot of money, because it's not like documented on paper, and then you go to court later and say he doesn't pay his child support or she doesn't pay any child support, then the court says, okay, you got to pay X amount of dollars. Sometimes clients will say, Lo, that's not true. I don't owe that much money. I've been given money for years, and that's not the case. And in that situation, there's nothing that I could do about it. You have to then go to the Attorney General and get them to reduce the money that they're saying that you owe. I can't tell the Attorney General that, well, he made payments last year. That's not my avenue. I could ask them to consider a reduction, and typically they do, so that our clients can walk away with something. But I can't just tell them, oh, can you look at, these old bank records so that you could reduce their child support? That's not my avenue. That's something that they have to do. And then if the Attorney General reaches out to me and says, hey, something's been changed, this has occurred before, where they do go do that, and then the Attorney General sends me a letter back and says, okay, they don't owe $10,000, they only owe $2,000, and it gets worked out to a degree. Anyway, I feel like I'm going to get mud slinged at me in the comments, so just do it already. Say what you got to say. I tried to walk the line as best as I could and stood up for what I really believe. Hope this video has been helpful to you, and I hope that you don't have back child support, so that when you do get in an accident and a settlement comes your way, you can get the full thing and not have the government take part of it or all of it. God bless you and have a good day.